Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why you turn the bus off?
Oh, I don't know.
Muscle memory.
It just his teeth, like
Yeah, after
Quiet-
the
quiet
moment.
mind.
Yeah.
my heart is dancing alone. I made no promises. Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to give me that ute again, but they noticed that the fuel light was on.
What?
That ute that we had yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fuel light was on. Did you notice that?
If you light.
Yeah, it was low on fuel.
Oh, low on fuel.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We're about to have it again today, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I noticed it yesterday.
Thank you. We're stuck in the highway, right?
Yeah, exactly right. I want that. What's happened to some buses? The big no.
I drive like a 60-year-old today. If I get a complaint for today, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know they're just shitting with you.
Like,
Some people they like to do that.
I did like 30 max,
You get some people on a bad day and they'll just find anything to complain about. Okay, see ya.
Welcome back to the channel. I know the angles are a little weird today. First, the lighting in my condo sucks. The sunlight hits the opposite side. Side of the building.
It's changed in a lot of ways since COVID. The pandemic's changed everything, the way we do business, the way that people interact with each other. You see all the protests coming out, people fighting, politics is really toxic. Social media really just brings out the worst in people right now. A lot of people think, oh, the world's changed. It hasn't really changed. All that's happened is that human nature has become exposed for what it really is, and social media has accelerated that, and pandemics accelerated that. All of these little bits, nothing really changed. Human biology hasn't really changed, doesn't change. The way we respond to situations doesn't really change. Instincts don't really change. So, I'm feeling really upset now because they're saying it's a really difficult time to date women. And I get that. I wouldn't want to be a man in his 20s right now dating women in the world. It's tough. It's a sensitive time. It's a difficult time. But at the same time, you're dominant.
Came back from holiday. I just came back from holiday.
Who?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Go for a holiday?
Yeah, I just came back.
Ah,
Just came back from Thailand.
are you back Friday?
Huh?
Back Friday?
No, I just came back from Thailand just now.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Just came back from Thailand. I just catch the train. Yeah. Now I'm going back to work.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
confident. If you hold it, without apology, women are still going to get turned on by that because now, here's the thought, the world's... Okay, so in this video I want to... Here's the thought, the world's changed in a lot of ways since COVID. The pandemic's changed everything, the way we do business, the way people interact with each other. You see all the protests coming out, people fighting, politics is really toxic. Social media really just brings out the worst in people right now. But a lot of people think, well, the world's changed. It hasn't really changed. All that's happened is that human nature has become exposed for what it really is, and social media has accelerated that, the pandemic's accelerated that, all these are just accelerants. Nothing's really changed. Human biology hasn't really changed, doesn't change. The way we respond.
ครับ
ไหนแล้วลูก
กำลังกลับที่ทำงานนะ
อยู่ออฟหรืออยู่
กำลังกลับที่ทำ
กำลั
งาน
อ
ครั
อบ กอยู่ลงกอง
กำลังกลับที่ทำงานนะครับ
กำลังกลับเอาเพราะนี่แม่อยู่ช้อปปิ้งฟิตคลีนี่เองลูกไม่มารอลูก
ครับ
โอเคงั้นก็อีก10 นาทีแม่รับนะ
โอเคครับ
โอเคลูกมาเดินเล่นนี่แหละเจอกันเลยลูกโชคดีครับไปครับ
Situations doesn't really change, instincts don't really change. So to go back to the point of this video, a lot of guys are getting really upset now because they look, it's a really difficult time to date women, and I get that. I wouldn't want to be a man in his 20s right now dating women in the world. It's tough, it's a sensitive time to deal with women. There's no doubt about it. It's probably the most difficult, disappointing time for a man to date a girl. Having said that, the stuff which I talk about, the stuff which revolves around attraction, about how to get women attracted to you, how to make it respond to you, that still works. Women don't change. Society changes, culture changes, what is acceptable, that changes. But at the same time, if you're dominant, if you're confident, if you're all these positive qualities, and you don't apologize, right? Stop apologizing for who you are as a man, and you just go after what you want without hesitation and without apology. Women are still going to get turned on by that, because now we're getting to the point where it's just, I mean, we live in a world where we knew there were a lot of beta males around before, but we didn't really know how many beta males existed. We're talking more than 95% society. That's how many beta males exist in the world. It's a lot of guys out there who are thirsty. I mean, I know cucumbers and bananas that get more action than these guys will ever get in their entire life, right? And that's being kind. But we see that with OnlyFans. We see it with all the pen girls. We see it with all that kind of stuff, where guys are just playing, right? Showing more, giving more, take off your bra and see you naked, and then people money for this kind of stuff. An alpha male never pays to see a girl naked because he doesn't have to. I mean, that's just desperation. I mean, we're talking about guys who've got multiple subscriptions to different women. Okay, fair enough. You get the point. The point is that we live in a world where it's packed with beta males, and if you could act like an alpha male, you really stand out right now. You will really stand out compared to other men. There's just not many alphas around. Not anymore. It's being true about people. People are going to universities not to be alpha, right? That is being drilled out of people. So the point is, yes, society's changed, culture has changed, unfortunately, but that shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do and going after what you want in life. You have to. You got no choice. What's the alternative? Sign up to OnlyFans? Hey, so in this video I want to talk about why women aren't attracted to nice guys and why they're attracted to bad guys or jerks instead. Well, it's kind of obvious why women aren't attracted to nice guys, because nice guys always fail this test, right? Women test you all the time, and they're testing for emotional strength, they're testing for strength and confidence. And if you don't have these traits, which most nice guys don't have or they reject, right, they push them to one side, a woman is going to lose respect for you, she's going to lose attraction for you, and that is going to turn her off. It's not that women don't want to be around guys who have good hearts and are good people, they do. But they want the man to be confident, they want the man to be emotionally strong and stable. And if you want those things, then she's not going to be able to trust your leadership quality, she's not going to trust you as a man, and she's not going to feel attracted to you, she's not going to feel drawn to you, and if you're a little bit needy, and get upset easily, but you're emotionally up and down, like you're also like the guys are, they're shouting, they're screaming, they're going a big conflict, it's like they're really abuse. Or maybe you can see that at some point we're trying to change the date to the whole triple texting, that kind of thing. And it's giving way now. She's not going to respect it. Now, this is not what you're going to do. It's stereotypical backyard. Always doesn't message it, he doesn't have feelings, he doesn't care if the woman does anything because he's got other options. And so it's very easy for him to walk away. He doesn't need to call out, he doesn't need to shout out because he knows that you just leave, and that is the ultimate power. And it's the ultimate trait of an alpha male, being able to walk away. This comes back to why women are often jealous. It's because these guys have a longer life for sex because they have a good mission. They put that first. And women have to come into them instead of a nice guy trying to fit into the woman's life, which turns women off. Women want to be able to be confident and men who need them. Women want to have men who are ambitious as well, and that's a very, very important quality. Nice guys generally sacrifice and that's not appealing because they don't trust you. They see you as weak. Now, if you wish to kill them, most likely see you as weak and probably most likely not successful. Because men who sacrifice everything for a woman are influenced and punished purpose. They don't go anywhere. There's a slightest incentive. So as a guy, this guy is not attracted to the woman. He's not the same, but as a person attracted to a basic they're interested in things they're not interested in. They're interested in things which are funny about. And we're going to constant to serve as every person is so super because if you're really having patience to try and get it to the woman, then your position your purpose, focus, not what you want to attract to the woman, attraction today, I would focus on in situations, attraction. In this video, I'm talking about if you're not just high value as a woman, it's assets. Women are attractive, so if you are in the house and try to have a very, very positive it's a chance that it's Addresses of balance and try to help them improve the value and increase the value so that they can more attractive realities like increasing like dating apps. The top 30% of men get 80% of women, they get most of the interest. Most of the interest goes towards the top 20% of men. Even women who are not attractive, low value women still want to be with high value men. They gravitate towards the top 20% of men, call it delusions of grandeur, whatever you want to call it. That's the way it is. Now, if you find that you're being taken for granted, women are taking you for a ride, you're getting flaked on, you're being slotted into the friend zone, women are trying to get you to pay for things, they want to use you for money and validation, then a woman sees you as low value. You're not worthy of anything more. You will be considered a beta male provider. Now, if you want to be an alpha male, get into the top 20% of men, then you have to be high value. There's no way around it. So the first thing, if you notice that you're having trouble converting with women, you're having bad dates, you're not getting the kind of quality women you want, this is the time to step away from the dating world and focus on yourself. Focus on improving your own value, whether that's through education, health and fitness, improving your social group, improving your hobbies. Anything that you can do to raise your value will put you in a much better situation with women. And the more you increase your value, the more women you get, better quality women you get, and everything becomes that much easier. If you want to know more about this, I highly recommend you get a copy of my book, Atomic Attraction. You can pick up your copy today by clicking on the link below. And don't forget your phone and email consultations. You can book a consultation with my website, atomic-attraction.com. So in this video, we're talking about how to get in contact in the workplace. I get this question a lot because a lot of people do need to work. And they're dating a colleague, and then, of course, everything becomes difficult with this problem. How do you break the contact into that situation when you've got to go to work and you've got to see that person every day? Problem. You met this girl at work, and things got hot and heavy. They were very passionate for a couple of months, and then all of a sudden she started talking about her boyfriend. One day she still works at the same company, and he works at the same company too, so they have to pass each other, both work at the same department, they have to pass each other by. How do you deal with that situation? You can still build contact. That's important to remember that. You can still build contact, you can still bring space into this relationship. The same as if you're in a marriage or you're in a long-term relationship and you're living with somebody, you can still bring space into the relationship. Remember, no contact is not about being passive-aggressive. It's not about not talking to her at all. Right? No contact is really just for the phone. You're not messaging her anymore. You're not sending her any more messages. You're not calling her anymore. You're not sending any emails. You're not doing anything. There's no contact from you. And that doesn't mean you're not doing anything. It means you're waiting for her to reach out to you. She has to be the one to message you. Now, of course, you see her work. You don't need to be rude. You don't need to ignore her. All you have to do is smile when you pass her by. You don't need to say anything. Hey, good morning. That's enough. Right? You don't need to do anything. Let her come to you. Right? Let her be the one chasing you. Let her be the one to message you. Because even if One day to her work, if she slept with you, and as you know about the attraction, if you sleep with somebody, that's the point when the relationship dynamic changes. She now has to chase you. You don't chase her anymore, she chases you. So that means that if she pulls away, she has to come back to you. She has to make the effort. She can smile. She can say hello. Do work stuff, talk about work stuff, keep it very professional. But don't go out of your way to talk to her. Don't go out of your way to message her or anything like that. And you can still do no contact in the workplace that way. It's still very effective. Now, if you want to get a girl back at Legal of Attraction and keep her interested in you, I highly recommend you get a copy of my Get Back in Action plan. It has a 97% recovery rate. It's very effective. Today by clicking on the link below. And don't forget I use Skype, phone, and email consultations. You can book a consultation with me on my website, developattraction.com. Attraction grows in space, not in close proximity. If you want to raise a woman's attraction for you, you first need to get her thinking about you. Being less responsive is one way to accomplish this. There's a deep underlying psychology when it comes to texting and calling women if you want to build attraction. What you say, how you say it, how long your messages are, how frequently you send messages, who initiates first, and how fast you respond communicates either weakness or strength. When a man immediately responds to a woman's messages, the woman can't help but feel the man's desperation. And what kind of man is desperate? The weak and unattractive man. Numerous psychological studies show that men who are highly responsive are less attractive to women. A responsive behavior set is comprised of behaviors that signal that a man understands, values, and is willing to support a woman and invest his resources into the relationship. In other words, he is prepared to become the ultimate provider, both physically and emotionally. Most men believe that acting this way is a good thing. They assume the more supportive, understanding, and responsive they are, the more likely a woman is to find them attractive. And while it's true that men find responsive women attractive, women don't feel the same.
Water pipe?
Yeah, that's the one. The one.
Pipe here.
Right.
Go there, level here, then I fill up. Give me number again.
806572.
Way about responsive men. If there are any lessons to be learned from studies into attraction, it's that women aren't attracted to nice guys. They're attracted to men who project strength and confidence. If you start with the fundamental truth that women are attracted to strength in all its various forms and guises, it becomes a lot easier to see why being a nice guy and why being responsive is so unattractive. From a woman's perspective, a responsive man is more likely to be exploited by others. A responsive man also sends a signal that he's eager to please, has a weaker character, and fewer dating options. If you're over-responsive and too available, you communicate weakness. A woman wants to know she can have space without having to worry about you getting upset or becoming clingy. Every human being has freedom. If a woman thinks you'll try to restrict her freedom in any way, she'll instinctively pull away from you. It's only in times of strife and uncertainty that problems arise. You must never allow your fears and insecurities to derail what should otherwise be a straightforward seduction. With this in mind, you must be conscious of where you stand in the seduction process and how fast you respond to each other. When a woman sends you a message, you must be acutely aware of how long the messages are, and also how long your messages are in response. If a woman sends you short, abrupt messages, her current level of attraction for you is low. Never make the mistake of responding to short messages with an overly long response. If for whatever reason a woman sends you short messages, which indicate a severe lack of interest, simply delay your response time replicating a similar lack of interest. Alternatively, sending no message at all is often a perfect way to allow a sense of anxiety to creep into the woman's mind and grab her attention. One of the main drawbacks to modern technology is that it's now easier than ever for women to test men. Be aware that technology can be used to project strength and it can also be used to expose weakness. Which response will you choose?
Hello.
You see the process 4758 2611.
4758, yeah.
2611 like that. Process all the way back. Reverse it all the way back. This one.
You want me to be in front of this?
No. Like this. Process lined up like this.
Yeah.
Go all the way back.
Okay.
Wherever you get, reverse it.
I'll try.
At the moment, I can see on the highway, we're pretty tracking that distance around the make sure the way out that time where possible throughout the run. Sorry, mate, where exactly is Ronnie going? The midpoint on this run is Tonga Road opposite Napleton Avenue at 1633. Yeah, probably it's just I'm never usually early, so that's always thanks for that, mate. Copy that, thank you.
How frequently you send messages, who initiates first, and how fast you respond communicates either weakness or strength. When a man immediately responds to a woman's messages, the woman can't help but feel a man's desperation. And what kind of man is desperate? The weak and unattractive man. Numerous psychological studies show that men who are highly responsive are less attractive to women. A responsive behavior set is comprised of behaviors that signal that a man understands, values, and is willing to support a woman and invest his resources into a relationship. In other words, he is prepared to become the ultimate provider, both physically and emotionally. Most men bully Even acting this way is a good thing.
No, it's
They
not
will
the
see
same.
you
That's
more
what's called
supportive,
voice.
understand.
Yeah, that's why it's called voice. Yeah, it's the same place. I think it's just called because that's the hotel. That's what they call it, the back and training question. Like Wollongong's got Wollongong up here, yeah, but that hotel, yeah, that's all. No worries, mate, I'll catch you up on Sunday anyway. Alright, see ya. Stuff like that, of course, was. They play that in Ulster for it. All the runs are in play. They said the front one's okay, but the back nine, you get one. No, you get it. Oh, you play.
Oh, sorry.
On Saturday,
What's the buy? But everybody else in the street. Well, I put it this way, everybody in the up on the Saturday end. The buy is closed, but nothing.
Well, I come here, yes, yeah, City Yorkshire.
Yeah, roughly.
Probably yours.
Sorry, man, not the close.
They boring. They gonna drive very slow now.
There's great ones everywhere.
Hello. Oh. Hey. Found it. You authority card, right?
Yeah, I really need to get two of them.
Oh. Put in the same place I thought like someone else. Oh, missing here, okay. Next time I'll put it.